Hello, Swivel Heads. This is Greg Allison, Green Greg's, coming to you on the closing minutes of Monday, 14 December 2020. And you always tell me I'm so serious, or you're always getting on to me for being so negative, for putting out videos that are blah, 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 blah. So let's have a little fun tonight. And what's more fun than monkeys? Yeah, those little creatures that spit at you, throw their at you, bite you, steal your stuff. But they're funny, right? Monkeys are funny. But Greg, what's this got to do with prepping? Well, it does have something to do with prepping, because all technologies can go awry, right? So what better to talk about, though, on a Monday than manly monkey minds? Monday's manly monkey minds. Oh, my God, mini monkeys, mini money monkeys. Yeah, somebody would be trying to make money from these, right? Well, it just so happens that scientists have used human genes to make monkey brains bigger. Yes, this has happened, and that is a fact. Of course, there's no way that can go wrong, right? Oh yeah, Planet of the Apes. But you know, it's going to take a lot to get to that point, I would think, hope, unless we come up with, because you know, there's only so many monkeys to there's way more people, right? Unless, of course, we come up with the pet equivalent of puppy mills, monkey mills. Yay! Monkey mills. That's the last thing we need on this world, right? Yeah. Well, since we're talking about genetics, before we go into it any further, what I'm going to say is this. Everybody gets on to me for talking about food, right? For talking about the storable food. So guess what? I'm talking about something you can plant so you can establish your own genetics with non-GMO, with heirloom, open layer pollinated seeds that you need, that you can plant so you can replant the same thing again. Go to my link in my channel notes and my link in my show notes, the pin notes, and you will find a link to True Leaf Market. If you use my link, it helps my channel, and you all should buy seed now, because there's going to be a rush on them later. And you can get all kind of garden seeds, microgreen seeds, sprouting seeds, herbs, wheatgrass, all kind of stuff here. And what's more, you get all kind of supplies and growing kits for all these things, microgreens and so forth. And you can grow microgreens now in your living room, and you'd be surprised what you can grow in just a 10 by 20 tray. You will eat well, and it's good for you. 40 times more nutritious than regular vegetables on a per weight basis, up to that. Wow. And all kind of vegetables, just go in and check there. And I'm going to get off this. Just go to check my link to True Leaf Market, and that'll help my channel and help you, because you can get food that you grow that you'll know will be healthy, right? And so you'll be eating your own food, and you can save the seeds and replant them thereafter. So once you bought it, you got a gift that just keeps giving if you maintain it. Okay. Mini monkey minds. Yeah. Let's get out of that share there. Well, you know what? I'll show you a picture here in a second. Hang on, guys. So what about it? So it just turns out that the gene that they have determined that makes our brains so big is called APHGAP11B. Now you got to really wonder who named that gene, right? Well, they went and inserted that gene into a monkey fetus. Oh yeah, somebody just had to do it, right? They just had to do that. And guess what it did? It caused that monkey brain to grow 2 times bigger than a normal monkey brain for the same stage in development in the fetus. Fortunately, this monkey wasn't taken to term, unless you are for anti-monkey abortion, you know. Maybe that was a bad thing. And it did have human genes in it. Oh, but you want to bring this thing to term? Yikes. Why are they doing this stuff? You know, this study brings a lot of serious ethical questions to bear, especially in genetics research, but it was done. It happened. They did it. Yeah. So what could this lead to? Planet of the Apes? Wow. Well, like I said, fortunately, there's not as many monkeys on the planet, unless you go to India and certain tropical areas where they're jumping around everywhere, right? As are people. But those monkeys, even if their brains are twice as big, wouldn't be anywhere near as big as ours. Chimpanzees, orangutans, gorillas, even at twice as big, they still wouldn't be ours. But holy smoke, you could have some very intelligent apes. Who knows? Maybe they could figure out how to take them another step. Oh, the other thing is these brains folded like human brains. they had the same kind of folding structure, which gave them like more surface area for the neurons. And so they weren't just twice as big, they were actually more powerful than that. And you'd be surprised, there's been a lot of people with surprisingly small diminished brains and brain injuries that have been capable of performing practically normal or exceedingly well in the case of savants in certain areas. So yeah, what could this lead to? Where could this go? Why did somebody even have to do this? Well, it happened at the German Max Planck Institute, at their molecular biology and genetics center there in Germany. And they were also working with Japan's Central Institute for Experimental Animals. So Germany and Japan both were working on making a monkey man. Yay. Well, it was human brain cells in a monkey. This happened. It happened. So yeah. So the neocortex is the newest part of our brain to evolve. That's what's thought by those that talk those topics. And neo means new. When we talk about neocortex, cortex is like, well, it's like the bark of the tree. It means it's, it's got more folds. 75% of human brain is responsible, this part, for our perks and quirks, the things they say that make us human. We just added that to a monkey, not even an ape, a monkey. But they say it gives us the abilities to do things like reason and form complex language. Very, very, very interesting. So what's going to happen here? This brain underwent very rapid expansion in the fetus. They said actually it nearly, and in humans also, when we were evolving, according to some, they say our brains tripled in size in just 3 million years. Tripled in size. And it is due to that gene, the gene that we just talked about. And so they've actually played with this gene in mice and ferrets. That's all we need is crazy Willards, right? Just brilliant mice. Darn, mice are smart enough. They don't need any help. Good grief. And ferrets, oh my God. Smart ferrets, watch out. Oh my God, where are we going with this stuff? It's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah. Is this what we want to do? Oh, wow. They believe this gene came in our ancestors some 5 million years ago by some happy accident. I can't quite explain. Happy accident. I just can't quite explain. How did that happen? Interesting. Wow. So, basically this is what you call transgenic animals. When you take and cross genes from one animal to another, it's transgenic. So what they've made is human monkey hybrids, transgenic, non-human primates is what you're working, but it gives them just a little bit of humanity, maybe. I don't know. Well, humanity's got a dark side too. You start mixing that with primates, what you're going to get. But the whole ethic, they didn't bring it to term, and this was done in a marmoset. But what can be the unforeseen consequences? What you got to worry about is what happens. Look, so they've already done this. It's been done in a lab. This could be in genetics labs. Don't require multi-billion-dollar budgets like space labs, which that's coming down too, thanks to Space X. But wait, they are putting a few $billion in that right now. But guys, think about it. Greg, they'll never do that. Greg, nobody will do this. Nobody bring it to them. Look, all the countries that have been experimenting, the Russians, back in the old days, tried to breed chimpanzees with human females, or males with human with or males with human males with female chimpanzees. They tried to cross a human and a chimpanzee with a dream of creating a super soldier. Nobody would do that today, right? Oh, but now it's just been accused lately that China's trying to create super soldiers. So I don't know, I get visions of flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz. Is what I get. They crossing monkeys with humans and birds, you know, and they'll be flying around, or bats, you know, batty monkeys. That's the last thing we need. Batty monkeys with big brains. Yay! So, all right. Yeah, okay. Hey, a little Dakota ring secret from Green Graves channel. If I'm wearing my tinfoil cap, the video might be about fun. Did I already say that? I thought it. Maybe I didn't say it. So, like I said, you know, we're having a little fun here, but there is some serious potential consequences, because what's to say that some country won't decide to play with us more, or some billionaire decide, wow, I would love to have a really smart pet monkey. Wouldn't that just be the coolest thing in the world if I had a monkey that could talk, or do my little chores for me, you know, fetch the slippers, you know, make a smarter dog. You know, I think they would mess with primates most, you know. So I could have a slave, maybe. You know, they might want a slave that's a monkey that could still climb the tree and pick the nuts for them, the coconuts or whatever, you know. Holy smoke, what would it come up with? And then, you know, if this thing gets all the brain power, it might decide it wants rights. And that's when it might say, yeah, the heck with y'all, and have its revolution, Planet of the Apes. Well, like I said, it, you know, take a lot, because, you know, there's a whole lot more of us than there are monkeys today, unless, like I said, they go through a monkey mill. Clone Wars. Synthetic uteruses. Yeah. And then again, you think about a creature, a mammal raised without a warm mother, it's going to be disturbed. It's going to be really disturbed in life. So if you're raising these things with machines, like Huxley's Brave New World, people like that would be disturbed too, right? And this whole idea is disturbing. Very, very disturbing. So let me show you a picture real quick, just kind of what we're talking about here. Okay, let me show you the picture. And I just crashed my computer doing this a minute ago. Share. The share button is right next to the stop recording button, so I really messed up. Alrighty, guys. Wow, look at this. This is our monkey here. This is the brain without ARHGAP11B. This is the brain with it. Not only is it much bigger, but it's got all these extra folds inside that gives it more surface area. So it's really probably more than twice as powerful. Isn't that wild? And here's a picture with the normal. Here's a picture with the gene. Yeah. This is more than you want to have seen, right? So who knows? Maybe the monkeys will start wanting to wear tinfoil caps. All right, guys. Yeah, like I said, monkeys are funny, right? Monkeys always make us laugh, unless they're biting us or throwing something at us, or they get smarter than us and come after us. You gotta remember though, would you want something at the same brain capacity as you that has so much more power? Do you realize that it takes only a quarter of the effort for a monkey, or by any wild animal out, to develop muscle mass of the same strength as a human? And pound for pound, the same mass, it's 4 times more powerful. That's why animals are so strong. They develop the muscle easier, and it's far more powerful. So if you were going to create a slave race, you'd think you would want to make them weaker than you. See why we're so weak? Were we created to be slaves? Are we the Anunnakian rejects? Well, some people think. Anyway, there we are. I just thought I'd share that with you to make for a fun cap on a Monday, but I accidentally cut my video in half, so now I got to run it through a video editor, and it's going to take it a while to compile, and then I got to upload it. So it's up on this straight. I got a monkey mind. I feel like Cliff High refers all us human beings as being monkey minded, and in a sense we are compared to the greater cosmos. And when you think of all our little base, you know, instincts and reactions to things, yeah, that kind of hits the point, right? All right, so I've had a fun video here. I hope you had fun with it. If you don't like me to have fun and do post fun things, say so, and you probably won't say so. You'll probably just unsubscribe. That's what I get. People see something they don't like, they don't even say nothing about it. They just unsubscribe. Boom, 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 boom. But you know, can't please everybody, right? People fuss at me because you know I'm always. They say, Greg, you're always so negative. You don't have any fun anymore. But I do post videos all the time about wild animals, gardening, and I do fun videos occasionally. And I also do videos where I shoot down other claims that people make that are scary and horrible, like you know the asteroid things. When I said in Nibiru comes not this way, or when I've been shooting down this idea that we just bombed 50,000 Chinese in an underground base off Maine. You know, it might have been 49,000, but it wasn't 50,000. Hey, I have some fun. I do some teasing. You got to understand that I can get really serious, but I can have fun too. Why not? You can't be serious all the time. You've got to lighten up a little bit and enjoy life. And that's part of how you prep. Is you've got to have a good sense of humor. You got to keep your head on your shoulders. You got to keep your eyes wide open and head on a swivel, but your head on your shoulders too. You've got to maintain balance in your life, and don't always be so negative. No matter how bad things are, there's always something positive to look at. It's like I always told the guys when I started my Power Grid Defense Conference. First thing I always told them is, look, guys, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how tough the going is, always rest in the assurance that there is a silver lining around every, get the camera focus, mushroom cloud. But that you think. Told you I had some funny humor, right? Yeah, that's kind of rough. All right, guys. So, blah, 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 blah. Can't talk. Okay. It is late. It's midnight, practically. So, subscribe to my channel if you've not already done so. Bang that notification bell and click all. And share my videos. I do a lot of very important videos. I have brought general on my channel. I brought ahead of one of the biggest departments in the Department of Defense from the Pentagon. Ronald Reagan's Star Wars program on my channel. And this guy told you how to harden your power grid. What other YouTube channel brings you stuff like that? They only tell you, oh my God, the sky's falling. Go get this, go get that. Well, I tell you a little bit to go get this and go get that too, because you need a prep. But I also tell you what we can do to fix it. That's what I'm all about. That's why I chaired 2 Power Grid Defense Conferences. I'll be doing more of that in the future. So, guys, I hope we can keep a bright, shiny future. So the lights will keep shining off my beautiful tinfoil cap. Isn't that pretty? I like to keep the light shining. That's part of what we want to do. But we have to work for it. We're going to have to fight for it. But it can be done. And there's the hope. So don't be a dope. Keep your hope. Or keep your hope because you're not a dope. I don't know. Don't take dope. And you might be hanging on a rope. Alrighty, guys. You know, I just like to have a little fun sometimes. And occasionally I like to share it with y'all. And if you've ever watched my live sessions, you know, I cut up a lot. If you see me on Rex Bear's show, I cut up a lot. And I do cut up some other videos, okay? You know, you can't be just, and I'm not that way. I'm not that way. I am prepared. I'm not scared. I am very prepared. I'm not scared. And you know what? If it gets me, I've done my best. That's all you can do. Do your best. And rest in assurance you've done your best and live your life. Be positive. Do get ready. Be prepared. That's your insurance. But hope and pray for the best. And just rest on the assurance that you are prepared and live your life. We're meant to enjoy this universe. We're meant to appreciate it. And the greater creator more than anything. So everyone, with all that said, I'm just going to say thank you for watching.